So now we're going to look at social classes, and this is the difference between the rich, the people in the middle, and the poor. So what I want you to do is draw a pyramid in the notes section, and I want you to write down, make different sections, and write down these different leaders. Because it's difficult, it can be difficult to see these different words. I wrote them here on the side as well. But I want you to you don't have to draw the pictures, but I just want you to write the words. And the reason why we're representing the social classes of ancient Egypt as a pyramid is because up at the top we have one pharaoh. And then as we get down to the senior officials, these were the ones that were very close to the pharaoh, his trusted advisors. We get the high priests that are helping to keep the religious practices going. They were polytheistic, so they believed in many gods. And then other nobles. So these are going to be wealthy people that are very close to the pharaoh as well, but they're not going to have as much influence on the pharaoh as maybe the senior officials would. Then we have even more scribes than we did the senior officials. And so now we have more scribes, but it's still pretty limited on who can be a scribe because you could only be male, and you had to be of a certain status in order to become a scribe. And then we have even more skilled artisans and craftspeople. So remember, an artisan is somebody that creates something and then they sell it. Or here we have like baskets. This one's chopping wood. We've got somebody sculpting. And so we've got different art, different clothing, things that people are making. And then we have even more peasant farmers and workers. So these are going to be the people that are working in the farms. They are the ones that are cultivating the crops. They're doing really hard work, but it's not really skilled. So you don't need a lot of skills in order to do this. But this is where a lot of the people were. And then everybody else was down with the servants and the slaves. So this is the majority of people were servants and slaves. So these are people that wouldn't necessarily get paid. They're not going to get paid for what they're doing, but they're going to be at the very bottom. They're not going to be treated with any respect whatsoever. They're going to be ordered around to do day in, day out, to do very difficult things. Very labor intensive, meaning that they have to work really hard. One woman over here is gathering some water, one's chopping at things with an axe. One of them is carrying a bunch of stuff. So this is very, very difficult work. But the majority of people were down here at the very bottom. These people are not going to have a lot of people up here at the top that are going to even acknowledge them unless they're telling them what to do. So life was very difficult for people down here at the very bottom.